Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Flip Podcast, sponsored by Plat Life Entertainment. You already know who it is. Timbo time.
Charlie _Pendergrass 5.
Be nice. What up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got a couple things to talk about today, man. You know, we're getting into training camps for NFL. You know, we all love that. We're getting knee deep into the finals. But Trey, man, let's start the day off with some news from your squad, man. Jair Alexander cut from the Green Bay Packers.
The best franchise ever created.
Want to say all that?
We need you to do the proper intro if you're going to talk about him. Now, listen, I'll be honest. I mean, Jair, wonderful talent, great person, probably. Great, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Great person in the team, a great teammate. I'm pretty sure everybody loves him in there. It makes no sense. You can't pay somebody that much money like a top corner and they're not even performance. Ability is the best.
So you didn't want to keep him?
Huh?
You didn't want to keep him?
I mean, I wanted to keep him, but I understand the move 100%. Like, it makes more sense, and we're young, we're moving on. You got to understand, we're getting rid of all that. Like, I think he only played like 13 games out of like the last 40 or something. So it's
nah, that's crazy.
No, seriously.
Damn.
So it's like,
Trey, was you trying to say availability is the best ability?
yeah, I can't even talk. You know, y'all just,
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you correcting me for real.
Nah, I saved you, bro.
It's late. You ain't saved me. It would have been what I said. Would have been.
I said what I said, and I said it.
Would have said he didn't get the lingo right, and I said what it is. Whatever D said is the opposite. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I understand somebody's gonna end up with a straight corner. Hopefully, he could be available, but I mean, I understand 100%. Now they'll throw 500 yards like they've been. There's no difference. He hasn't been there, so.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I'm sorry. I mean, needless to say, you're not anticipating much in in your defense with that loss. Yeah, I mean, we'll see where he goes, man. I do think that. I don't know why I didn't try to trade him. I don't know if the market for him was that low.
I mean, I think they did try to trade him.
I know y'all were y'all were talking about trying to keep him though.
No, we were because we were trying to
work something out.
We were trying to reconstruct this contract, but he wasn't really, budging, I guess. Once he probably found out that teams didn't want him as much as he thought they were. You got to think about it, bro. He's, I believe, what is he? Is he 30?
He's like 28, I think.
All right, well, he's close to 30, and bro, he hasn't even played He haven't even played 25 games in the last 3 seasons. Like, so it's like when you think like that, it's like, bro, I'm not trading. I'd rather wait for them to just cut him and let's see.
I don't know. I think honestly, he got cut from that little funny shit he pulled at midfield when they played.
That affected shit,
bro. Listen, 2 years ago though.
Nah.
That was bad blood sense.
That was like 2 years. Nah, and that was his home team. He's from North Carolina.
Yeah, that don't make it okay though, bro.
Right.
But so what I'm saying is, I think they cut him because at that time y'all had to win the next 2 games to make the playoffs. Y'all won those 2 games without him. Y'all still made the playoffs. So at this point, it's like, why are we gonna pay this dude?
You got suspended the game for that.
Yeah, when y'all season was on
suspended
the fucking line.
A half.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck is that? This is NFL, not college. Yeah. That's how you know they didn't want to do nothing. Like, I'm just saying, as far as that.
But I'm saying y'all still won without him, bro. So I feel like they feel this nigga's doing shit detrimental to the team. Right. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the dude's hilarious personally, but he's probably funny as hell in a locker room.
Let him be funny. Let him be funny on your team.
I wouldn't mind having him.
Of course I would. Y'all niggas that take everybody's leftovers.
Yeah, I would not mind. Hey, speaking of that, where y'all think he's heading, man?
He's going
Miami.
Why?
Because they're getting rid of Ramsey.
Yeah.
So they gotta fill that void. He's a perfect suspect to be in that position because he's a top corner. He's but I think we're gonna pay him this year. I think he's still on our books this year. I think $16 million hit we took. But everybody's cap also raises more with the new player whatever agreement. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I wish nothing but the best for him. He was good while he was here, but I mean, good riddance.
Yo, you know he was a receiver before, right?
Yeah.
But
crazy.
I'll tell you, when
Miami, my uncle used to be my aunt, right?
Yeah.
She sucks being a man.
But he better not go to Miami. He was wilding out on the team. That nigga really gonna wild out over there. I think he's gonna go to the Eagles, bro. They lost Slay. And you know how
Wayne's about to cut that out. Wayne's about to cut what I just said out.
Leave that shit. But
I'm not. I had no intention.
I'm tired, yo. I'm sorry.
I had no intention.
Nah.
We let that
but
rock.
I like that D.
Continue. Yes. Okay, D. Yes.
Slater, where you think he's gonna go?
Nah, he really tired. But
Eagles.
No, he's going to the Eagles because they lost Slay.
Oh, I mean, yo, Howie does. I can't even go against Howie. Like anything you say,
straight up,
that's
bro,
not a bad one. That's actually a pretty good one
because
they're gonna get him for a
discount
right now. I think he's going to a contender as well. Not the Eagles, but
what team?
I gotta go to the Chargers.
I got the Ravens.
Ravens.
I like the Ravens, man. They can use some.
I don't think he's playing nowhere cold at this point in his career.
But bro, Lamar Jackson's his boy. Aaron Jones is his boy. Aaron Jones
plays out Minnesota, right?
But that's his boy. He played on the Packers.
No, I'm saying you said he'll go to Minnesota too.
Oh, no, my bad. I'm talking Minnesota. Yeah, my bad. But Lamar Jackson's his boy.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they went to Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville together and all that.
I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. But is he going to be available? That's the problem.
I mean, that's anywhere.
Say it again,
but
what's the saying?
Availability is the best ability.
But we gonna see, man.
GOMD, nigga.
Oh no, my bad. And honestly, the reason I was thinking about Aaron Jones though is because I do think it's gonna be either the Ravens or Minnesota that he goes to.
I say trade him straight up for. I say we should have traded him straight up for Travis Hunter.
That sounds stupid.
That wouldn't happen.
That would never happen. I don't know who.
I just said I wish. Did y'all? Look.
No. He said you would.
Said you would have.
And nobody would.
We'll give you that one.
I would have wished. I didn't let me finish.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas back the fuck off me, all right?
All right. You gotta trade.
Like I said, I would have wished.
You got it.
Let's move on, man.
Yeah.
Let's see where Jai ends up, man.
Yeah, good luck to him, though. Seriously.
Yeah,
hopefully he does play. I do want to see him.
That's your boy.
Yeah. Speaking of
Aaron Rodgers.
Man, I mean, we didn't even talk about Aaron Rodgers.
I don't want to talk about him, but you know what?
Let's bring it up. Aaron Rodgers officially signed to the Steelers. We didn't even bring it up because that's how much we didn't even care about the news.
That's how much the Steelers finally got off their knees and stopped. They could suck the Apple logo off an iPhone. The way they were acting is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. I never seen a franchise wait for an old, washed-up quarterback. And no disrespect, because he did have more touchdown passes than Patrick Mahomes and others last year. But that's smoke and mirrors. That doesn't really tell the tale of the story. They also won freaking 4 games compared to Patrick Mahomes, whatever. So it's just like
ugly.
I'm just saying, like,
you can suck the apple off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
I'm getting tired of these cats. Yo. Yeah. I'm getting tired of these cats because that was just disgusting, bro. I'm just saying that what Tomlin showed, like, bro. If he doesn't work out, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm calling for Tomlin's job.
He gonna keep it real.
I'm calling for Tomlin's job. If this doesn't work out, bro, because you had the power and this was all on you, and I know for 100% fact you was just. Bro, calamine lotion on them knees and elbows going crazy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you gotta have some dignity, bro. This cat,
they desperate, nigga.
Bro, but that's like you keep inboxing shorty. She tagged you and said, she tagged you and showed you all your shit that you missing, and then all of a sudden she spin the block and be like, you know what?
Yeah, I'll settle.
Y'all really waited, like, bro?
Because you know he wanted Minnesota,
bro.
Man.
This nigga really was.
That's what Aaron Rodgers
He was more worried about what's his next retreat than. Oh yeah, I gotta make a decision. Like, bro, just make a decision.
He wanted Minnesota bad, and they're committed. They're committed to well, not rookie anymore.
Why does he want to be like Aaron Rodgers? I mean, why does he want to be like
Brett Favre?
So bad, bro.
Fucking bad, yo.
Cat's like an Aaron. Yeah, he's like a Brett Favre stunt double.
Yeah.
Seriously, bro. Like, what the
hell? Yeah. We off Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
I'm sorry. That was
no. But I'm glad we brought him up because, I mean, it was news, but
right. It brings us into our
realistic expectations for him over there. I mean, we'll go through that real quick. Realistic expectations for him with Pittsburgh. D. Record wise, what you think he's doing in Pittsburgh this year?
I think he can make the playoffs.
Yeah, I was gonna say they'll probably go like,
but
8-9, 9-8. I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on how good everybody else is, they might.
I say they. I'm going under 9 wins.
Under 9. So Pittsburgh. Okay. I just like you said.
I'll say 8.
Pittsburgh. They typically 8. Make the playoffs. I'll say 10 wins.
Yeah,
10 win team.
I'm not bringing them to the playoffs.
Hold on, they made the playoffs last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Russ,
10 win team. Yep.
And Russ played the whole time.
No. Justin Fields.
Did they make the playoffs?
They did, yeah.
Justin
Fields
played for the first 3-4 games.
Who they play?
They played the Ravens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to make it in the playoffs.
Yeah, 10 wins. I got him with 10 wins. They'll be stirred.
We'll see.
All right, hey. Moving on. Some other moves in the NFL. Let's talk about it. Couple running backs. Found some new homes. Nick Chubb, the big one. I mean, we'll see how they both pause. Oh, hey.
Nigga says Chubb, the big one.
Yeah, we're tired, y'all. We're tired. Yeah, don't cut that out.
I am. I might have to hit that.
Yeah, that was
wild. I know you felt it.
And the way you said, hey, yo, I know you felt it. Golly. Just throw this whole segment out.
Yo. All right. We're redoing it.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb to the Texans. All right.
Real chubby.
Also, J.K. Dobbins found a new home.
Delete that. I just said some crazy shit. Delete that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm not deleting shit. It's all stays raw now.
No.
Well,
you got
J.K. Dobbins.
No. We got this. What
to
we
Denver. No, we done.
Trey wanted to join the meet.
He wanted to meet up. J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins. What
we doing?
J.K. Dobbins to Denver, yo. Hey.
Y'all really playing in my fucking face right now. I stay up for y'all stinking light-skinned motherfuckers at 10:30. It's past my bedtime. I got to work at 6 in the morning. I got to be up for 5. And y'all stinking motherfuckers going to make meat jokes at this time, talk about meet me up. And I don't got time for this, man. Is this what we doing? I thought we were supposed to talk about playoffs and other shit. Y'all want to talk about meeting me up and all types of stuff. Like, yo, go make a grinder in your own time. I'm trying to get through this. Seriously, y'all niggas, Charlie _ Pendergrass 5, man. We gonna have to.
Listen. All right. I think
J.K. Dobbins.
I'm glad you got that out the way.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. How I feel about J.K. Dobbins in Denver, man. I mean, they drafted the rookie over there, the rookie running back. I was actually talking about him a few episodes ago after the draft. RJ something Harper. I think that's his name. But he was looking like he was gonna have like the number 1 spot with that, and now J.K. Dobbins came in the mix. Could be a nice 1-2 punch. How y'all feeling about it?
Honestly, I think both of them are the same scenarios. I think for the football team, I think it's great for both of them. But fantasy-wise, that's just gonna limit everybody. That's a conflict. Yeah, it's gonna limit everybody's team.
Yeah,
I'll probably stay away from that backfield. Honestly,
both.
Which one? Both of them?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay away from
no, just until I see who gets more of the low pause.
Okay,
because
them niggas gonna
because
be
like
gone
Donnie saying, being that they're so similar, week to week, it's kind of like what was the Buccaneers like? Bucky Irvin was the man for a little while, but then this dude started coming up, so then they started sharing loads. Mm-hmm. So it's like you don't. Hey,
well, listen, Paul. Listen, we good. We moving on. But nah. I think as far as like what you're saying, J.K. Dobbins had a hell of a season last year, right?
That's probably why he gets the nod, like, to start and get the most carries. But I'm just saying, like, it's like Bucky Irvin, like, bro, if he started,
Bucky Irvin had a hell of a
season.
No,
but they started off with Rashad, like Rashad was the guy at first, like,
right.
Bucky just
Irvin still had
but Bucky, you know what I'm saying? Bucky now this year Bucky should be taking. He's gonna be taking the first team reps, and he's the starter. But I'm just saying, we have to wait until to see if this guy's like that, because obviously we know J.K. Dobbins. The only thing that stops about J.K. Dobbins is if you get smishnered.
What?
You know that it's injured.
Oh.
See?
Yeah,
but honestly, I feel what you're saying though, Trey. But my whole thing is like, Nick Chubb is gonna fucking vulture some of Mixon's touchdowns. For
Definitely.
Sure.
Mixon had like 11 touchdowns this year.
Okay.
And this nigga, the rookie running back, again, you thought he had that job, and then Nick came in. Now he got a vet in front of him. Unless he gets smingered, like Trey said, or they both gonna share that little 2 pause. But I don't know. I think fantasy purposes, it fucks both teams, fucks all 4 players in there. But for the sake of the team, like real just football, I think it helps tremendously.
Yeah, for both teams.
So, yeah.
And I honestly think I hear what you're saying about Joe Mixon's touchdowns and all that. Joe Mixon, he had a lot of carries this year. Did kind of shit for like a per yard basis.
Bro, he's been one of the worst running backs on a per yard basis.
For all
yard
purpose
per carry basis for a while.
Word.
He just always gets a lot of fucking
carries.
So.
Yeah, he's this past season he was, for all purpose yards for running backs, he was ranked 20th. Crazy. Yeah, for fantasy wise, because he had 11 touchdowns and stuff.
He was hurt too.
He missed a couple games, but yeah, man. So I think Nick Chubb being over there, if it's a healthy Nick Chubb, they can complement each other.
Yeah.
I think there's room to have them on your.
I think it's a perfect scenario for Nick Chubb. So
yeah,
he's not the main.
Mixon's not a number one like running back for you anymore on your fantasy team. He shouldn't have probably have been leaving.
That's a good RB2 at this point.
Yeah.
It's a decent RB2.
Yo, best. Now they're talking about these 2 duo backfields. What y'all thinking was like the best backfield duo right now? Best backfield tandem.
Damn, I would have to look. I'm not even sure who's the best.
I mean, I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery is the obvious.
But that's what I'm saying.
They both had 2. they're 2,000-yard receivers in the backfield this season. I think they're the only backfield that had that. But are the other backfields competing with them? Like,
shit. I mean, I'm not saying they're competing, but I like Atlanta with Bijan and
Algier. Yeah, they definitely was cooking this year. Definitely cooking. Algier's slept on.
That's probably where I'd go.
Yeah, they man. Yo, you know what's another kind of sneaky good one? What's that dude? North Carolina running back that got drafted to the Chargers, Hampton, and Najee. That could be a little something over there to the in the Chargers. We'll see what happens over there. But yeah, besides that, nothing really pops out to me.
Yeah, but I mean, the Lions definitely got the best backfield.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah, because we got to see these new people now, because obviously last year had a couple.
Yeah. I mean, Rashad White was nice 2 years ago, and then Bucky Irvin came in. They're not bad.
Them helmets is right next to each other. That's what I was going to say after. But
Word.
But Rashad didn't do shit last year. He's another one that struggled on that yard per carry basis. Though.
He did. But he actually he did sit in the receiving game.
Yeah, he's good in receiving.
He was good fantasy flex sometimes for me. Touchdowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bucky went crazy. I didn't even realize Bucky for top 5. He was top 5 all-purpose yards for running backs. He actually had more rushing yards than Josh Jacobs. I mean, more total yards. More total yards than Josh Jacobs. Probably like 19. Not many. Josh Jacobs was 6.
He's a stinking bitch.
I'm sorry. I had to bring it up. Moving on. I mean, real quick. I mean, we're going to get off the NFL. I know we've been moving right now. Just got to talk about a couple guys not making it to mandatory minicamp, y'all. We're going to just get into it real quick. Terry McLaurin and Trey Hendrickson, obviously, not showing up to mandatory minicamp for obvious reasons.
It's mandatory right now?
Yeah, we here. We here. So thoughts. I'll set this one off real quick, just because I just want to get this out the way. Bengals, y'all should have traded Trey Hendrickson months ago. If y'all knew that y'all were gonna dump all your bread into T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, try to get some value for Trey Hendrickson this year versus, now you're gonna have to. It seems like you're definitely gonna be getting rid of him. I don't think he's staying with y'all. Y'all don't got the bread. I don't think y'all ever had it really in mind or really thought that y'all was gonna really keep him. Should have got rid of him. And now it's looking like a desperate situation. Yeah, I don't know. In the end, they're fucking up with that rookie over there too.
Yeah, y'all, that's despicable. You guys are trash. It shows why you guys are first class losers and will continue to be. But that's not even the biggest thing. I mean, to be honest, with Trey I want to get his name right because Hendrickson.
Yeah.
The problem is, to be honest, he's 30 years old. So I think older. I know, but I think that's the problem. He wants the $30 million a year, but they're like, you're already 30 years old. Yeah. We're not willing to even give you long term. If I was him personally, I mean, obviously everybody's different, but bro, try to come down on your years and kind of meet them in the middle. Mm-hmm. Like, you might not get the top tier money, but you could get a little fat pay for like 2 years. You get what I'm saying? Get a little 2 year $40 million.
Right, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that, it just
but you know
because
what?
I feel like personally, this honestly, and I'm not even trying to be funny, this isn't gonna end in his favor. This isn't.
You don't think he's gonna get that $30 million or whatever he's looking for?
Every game and every day that you hold out on, you only make the day worse. You only make your case more less and less. They're literally going to have to play games without him to notice they need him. Mm-hmm. That's when his money goes up more. But if they start winning and it's like somebody comes in and is able to do just as much or even be okay, bro, they're not going to be rushing to pay him. Remember,
somebody else will pay him, though.
Somebody else might pay him. Somebody else might.
No, but I'm saying they would have already traded for him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to think, bro, these cats, just like Jair and all them, if you're nice, bro, they're not winning.
The Bengals wasn't trying to trade him, bro.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You think
it's not going to fall in his favor. He's playing the wrong, dangerous game right now. He's too old to be playing this game. It's different if you're 22. Now you got time on your time, bro.
I'll tell you what, the Bengals defense is going to suck whether they have him or whether they don't have him.
So what you going to do?
Right? So get rid of him. Exactly. Yeah, they should have been got rid of him. No,
but I'm not cutting him.
No, not cut him. But they should have been traded him,
But you making, that's what you think.
I'm not mad because the Bengals defense is going to suck again this year and it's good for our betting pockets. But besides that, it sucks for the Bengals.
They probably can't get.
They're gonna have to re-up for some draft picks and shit next year.
People probably can't. People probably feel like what they'll get in return from him is not worth it. Like, they're probably shooting too high for him because, bro, he was a sack leader. Blah blah. Like that is where your money.
Because they was always down too.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But for him, that's where your accolades, the money comes in for you. That's where he gets his money. Being a sack leader, it don't matter if he had 10 sacks and everybody had 8. He still was the NFL sack leader. That counts for something in his next contract proposal. But I'm just saying, like, what he needs to understand is, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Some of these dudes are kind of like self-centered. They don't understand the game. Like, bro, you're not bigger than the program. You're 30 years old. How many people are gonna pay you $30 million for 30?
But I hear what you're saying.
I'm just saying, you gotta. At some point, you have to be realistic with yourself. I'm not saying that you're not that, but bro, your time isn't on your side.
Right.
So you can get injured now, and then you're done forever. As far as how you're moving up, you could go decline. So why would you pay them? Like you just said, they're gonna suck without them or with them. So it's like, bro, get this money you can, see what you could get. The franchise tag, they didn't do that, so they respect you enough.
Right, and I mean, so the only I guess argument I feel I can have with this is like, all right, maybe at this point, he's even willing to take like the lesser with another team that he feels is like he can get a ring with right now.
Because he said it's personal. Because he said
it is kind of personal.
Yeah, it is.
They prioritize. So I can actually see that. I can see that. Players over him.
He takes it like in spite or like in spite of them. Like,
right.
I'll go take $2 million less, but
like everybody thought T. Higgins was going. Everybody for the most part.
Honestly, I don't want to even get too caught up in the Bengals. They didn't make the playoffs last year, so I don't even want to get too caught up in them. But my whole thing with this whole shit with these contracts is, I think it always benefits the players at the end because these niggas don't want to be at these mandatory things anyways. they're gonna get paid from somebody. So they're gonna miss the shit of their job that they don't want to deal with, and still get paid. So I think it benefits the players in the end. Who's the other one you said?
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin, bro. He's gonna end up getting paid. You seen the same shit with Jamar Chase last year, though. You feel me? He ended up getting paid. He didn't have to do all the bullshit that he.
Same thing with Brock Purdy.
Straight up.
You see, they paid Ayuk. They want to pay their guys, which they should.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin, he gonna get paid because he deserves. Right now, he's only scheduled to get like 19 mil this year.
Don't say only. Stop saying
only for him. That's only, bro. You got Brandon Ayuk making 30 mil.
Nah, stop saying only. And
he
made an all-pro
better
team.
Than him.
And he made an all-pro team.
Terry McLaurin's better than him.
And he made. You're right. But I'm just saying the accolade.
Ayuk made an all-pro team.
I think the year before when he tore his shit because he had like the most touchdowns, right? Not trying funny. Like that's why he got the big contract. Wasn't his argument he had the most catches or touchdowns?
I don't know.
One
maybe
of the two.
Team.
Huh?
Maybe on the team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Bro, all that matters is on your team. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for the whole market. You don't play for 32 under NFL teams. You only play.
But you said all-pro. I'd never heard of him making all-pro.
No,
I'm not sure about that. I would have to check. But
who are you comparing him to?
Brandon Ayuk.
He ain't who's the other nigga? He ain't all pro either. So what fuck this nigga either. That's why he getting paid 19. 19 is good.
Terry McLaurin is
what he deserves
way better.
30?
32.
No, he do not deserve the Jamar Chase money. I'm
32.
Sorry. There's
Jamar
only
Chase is 36.
There's only two niggas that deserve that type of money.
Jamar Chase is getting 40 mil.
There's only two niggas that deserve that type of money. There's only two niggas, and his name is JJ and his name is Chase. Everybody else can go 20, 25 and under is good for everybody else. Them two niggas really are game changers. Changers.
So AJ Brown doesn't deserve the 32 mil that he's
I've seen them win without AJ Brown because they got Saquon. I've seen it. You've seen it. Next, they
won with AJ Brown and Saquon. And AJ Brown scored a fucking touchdown.
What? And they've won without him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They've won without AJ Brown.
And they won without Saquon. Why are you bringing up Saquon?
What, this year?
Nigga. He
was the MVP of the whole team this year. He was.
What are you talking? What are you bringing up Saquon?
Why are you bringing up AJ Brown?
Because AJ Brown.
I
said AJ Brown doesn't deserve the 32 mil that he's getting. Because you said that every other receiver.
He's better than Terry McLaurin.
But you said every other receiver besides two niggas, Justin Jefferson, and this nigga fucking Jamar Chase deserve 25 or less, nigga.
I'm talking about what I think.
And that's what I'm asking you. That's what I just
said. I'm talking about what I think. I think those are the only two that should be getting paid 35 or 30 more.
Okay. Terry McLaurin should be getting at least 30 mil. If Brandon Ayuk is getting 30 mil, if that's a setting rate right now, he should be getting 30 mil. That's my opinion. What you thinking?
Okay.
No, I agree, I guess, with both of y'all.
Okay.
But now what Trey said, that JJ and Jamar, yeah, they're a different tier.
They're definitely in different tier. Way different.
But
stratosphere.
What the going market is, if Ayuk's getting 30, then yes, McLaurin should be getting 30.
Nigga, all these niggas getting 30 now. All these niggas.
I ain't tight. I don't give a shit. Look, I'm laughing because nigga, he ain't getting 30 mil. That's why
he's definitely getting 30 mil.
That's why his ass is
I'll bet you that he's gonna get 30 mil.
I mean, bet him 30 mil.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. They have no choice because, in all honesty, you better pay him now before this nigga start wanting his money. Then you better pay him now. So I'm just saying, he will make it because the market. But bro, I mean, hey man.
His numbers.
No, I'm not saying he's not nice. I like Scary Terry. I do love him. I like him.
You kind of look like him.
But he's not. But let's be real. Let's be real. He's not them two niggas. He's not the top two. I'm not disrespecting.
I'm not comparing him to them. I'm saying I said Brandon Ayuk.
He's like CeeDee Lamb.
The first thing I said was Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, no. But I told you, Brandon Ayuk, the problem with Brandon Ayuk is, bro, he benefited off his system. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason he got paid is because they felt like what he could do.
Benefited off himself.
But I'm saying, what he's trying to say is
inconsistent system.
And that got him $19 million a year. And
that was an old contract.
That's what I'm trying to say. They never felt like he overachieved to the point they wanted to reconstruct it, is what I'm trying to say. They let him reach that 5th year, whereas this cat, he sat out and it worked in his favor. It will work in Terry McLaurin's favor. I'm just saying, don't say only 19. I feel like 19's still good for bro.
Not for him.
For a 5th year.
For a nigga in New Brand.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't one nigga you know in New Brand made 19.
Bro, you got,
that's why I said it's good.
Nigga, you got like DJ Moore.
Shut the fuck up,
DJ Moore's making more than that. Like, DJ Moore's making more than
but you cannot get mad at what a team is willing to pay somebody. That's not fair to say, okay, what the Bears are willing to pay the receiver over what the Chiefs or anybody else. That's not their fault. That's not the player's fault, is what I'm saying. So if for instance, just like we said with the Jaguars, just because they went to go, they're willing to pay Lawrence, he's clearly not worth that. But
that's the going rate. That's the going rate.
But if we're talking about it right, but if we're talking about that right now, you might as well sign Jaden Daniels right now to the same contract you gave this nigga. I'm just saying, he still hasn't had a season like Jaden Daniels, but they feel like they got their guy. I can't be mad at that. Is he worth it? Fuck no. But what I'm trying to tell you is every team situation is different. They're looking at it like this is our best option. So they're paying him like it. I'm not saying McLaurin's not worth it. I'm just saying only 19 million. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. He's 11, 12 off of what most niggas are making. The top tier niggas.
He needs at least
You're right.
10
You're
more
right.
mil.
He should be making it. No, I'm not
That's
saying
a lot of money, dog.
Yeah, no, that is. And that's why his ass is
Only
saying no. So I'm
making
saying, and that's why his ass is saying no, which I hope it works in his favor. If not, he'll get his money. He's not gonna not get his money.
Get it.
No, he's not. He's gonna get his money. Bro. I'm just saying. And let me reframe. Scary Terry, I like you. I'm not sticking up for Ayuk. Ayuk is buns.
Listen,
like hairy buns.
And listen, I'm the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because I'm not saying I'm saying only 30 mil for him, bro. Like if I know that other niggas that are not doing as much as me are getting that money.
No, then, I know. But at the same time,
it's like I'm not gonna short myself. Oh well, yeah, 18 mil is good too. Like obviously it is, but I get. If I know that I deserve this much, then I'm not gonna short myself.
Yeah, I know what the going rate is.
Terry's like one of the nicest.
And I get, as far as like he don't complain anyway. This is the first time he ever had any pushback. Right, so right. I respect Terry. Terry's a bad example of what's going on. Like they're actually doing him dirty, honestly, in all reality. So Terry, it's not you, Terry. It's not you. Ayuk. I'm sorry.
Stop saying his name so much.
Stop saying his name.
Let him come back in the field first. All right,
that's true.
Yeah, we're moving on, man. Let's get out of the NFL. It's been a while. Damn, we going for a half hour. Sheesh. Yo, let's get to some stuff going on. There's some rumors going on in the NBA. I think we're gonna see some moves real soon. I know we're a little early with it, but we see a lot of rumors going on about one or two players in particular. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Durant. Looks like they're definitely both going to be gone. I already seen that, like, from some sources that KD, it's already a lock that he's going to San Antonio. And they're not really giving up shit either, which is not, good news for a Suns fan like me. But what y'all thinking, man? Where y'all thinking these cats is going, man? Who wanna set it off?
Go ahead, D.
I mean, I personally don't feel like KD's going to San Antonio, but if he does, I mean,
I hope not.
I think it's good, but like I thought he wanted to win. You know what I mean? I mean, he ain't been winning, so maybe that's why he's willing to do it. But
that would be a tough lineup.
Nah, it would be a tough lineup, but I don't think that's. I still think they're too young for that to. Like, I don't see them going to the finals. With KD there.
Like so it would be De'Aaron Fox. I don't know who they put at the 2.
Castle
at the 2. KD. I don't know who they put at the 4. But then you got Wemby.
Nah, it'll be a solid team, bro. I don't know.
3, 4.
Man, all I gotta say is
I think KD's going to the Rockets.
Rockets.
Oh wow, that's not
okay.
Bad. One thing I will say is, no matter what happens, this is my advice to Giannis: stay in the East. The Wild Wild West is no games over there. It's a bunch of dogs. It's tooth and nail. It's like the top team, which is like OKC And like, think about it. OKC was a number 1 seed, and they were fighting to death with like a Denver, and Denver had an off year. I'm just saying, they would have smoked the East if Denver was in the East. Like, it's just like, so it's like, stay East, because sometimes, bro, even if you don't want to stay, but like, pick an East team because it's an easier route. You'll actually have and
it's what you know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, stay in the East because you won't have to fight with all them Bronze, them Jokic. That's a lot over there, bro. To try to come out there and think every year you're gonna make a. That's why if KD, I'm trying to go East for once, for real.
I mean, he was in Brooklyn.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to go back East, like go back over. Now, I wouldn't, KD. I don't know.
No chance. KD goes back to OKC.
I don't think so.
Not if
they're not willing to give anything up. They're too young. They're moving. I mean, what would you have to give up? Dort. I'm not giving up Dort. I mean, what you have to give up? Caruso. Like,
yeah, nah, I don't see that happening.
KD's good when the team is deep, not when they're thin. That's why we seen the best version of him at Golden State.
What? OKC's deep though.
They are deep.
No, but not if he comes. They're gonna have to get rid of some of them people.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if he's able to just go on a team in free agency, that's a different story. But if they're trading people away, nah. Because I'm gonna keep it real.
I'll tell you what, we're getting J-Dub. We need J-Dub.
Nah, that's the only way that. And I didn't even say like that's the only thing worth it. And even that.
I know we need J-Dub like Caruso.
Because bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Do you think that like obviously KD is old or whatever, but I feel like this cat broke the market. Mikal Bridges, like, bro, 5 first rounders, for him, bro. That's like so that makes you think right now, which is great negotiations by whoever did it. But I'm just saying that makes you think like, what should KD get? Even an old KD right now, he could get 5 right now if he could get 5. I'm just saying, this dude never made an All-Star team. None of that. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. New York. I'm thinking that's why Tibbs got fired. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. I don't know.
What the hell was that?
I really don't even know where Giannis. I don't know where Giannis is going. I think KD's going.
The Heat is probably the best place I can see Giannis. But what they get? Him, Tyler Hero, they got a little tough culture.
Yeah,
Spoelstra.
That could be tough.
Where's Dame going? Is he? Well, let's just pray for Dame and hope he can play ball still. Nah, because he got the.
Oh yeah.
Nah, seriously, that's what I'm just saying. So
let's talk about some people that are actually playing.
Yeah. Let's get to the finals, man. Let's get to the finals. I feel great segue, D.
Season ain't even over. We talking about where dude's going next year.
I know, man. I know.
I could slap you this year.
Doubt it.
Hey, NBA Finals talk, man.
Yep.
Series is tied up 1-1 as of right now.
let me just get my shit off the bat.
Go right there.
Hallie, what the Halliburton? What the bro? I'm sorry, and this is exactly why. See, I gotta back off. This is why I can't go too hard. Pause, because bro, you do this shit every time, bro. Like, even if you lose, like, bro, go with your guns blazing. Like, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Single digits, like, bro, you should never end the finals end with single digit in a clutch game in a game of significance. This is why I cannot call you a superstar when the lights are on. No, I said you was on the star. I didn't call you a superstar. I said you was moving there. But this is the type of game. These are the type of games, bro. What was that, D?
It's your turn, bro.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
When I'm talking, shut up. Listen, so, I'm just saying, I don't know. Halliburton, that was tough,
he's
man.
Selling, bro.
Yeah, no, he's overselling.
With the celebrate.
Right. You can't just decide, fourth quarter, I'm going to try to get some points and shit. Like, bro, shoot the ball, bro. Like, you gotta be that player. You gotta be
you acting soft
one of those
shit.
players.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta get soft as shit. It's ridiculous. Like, bro, I never see somebody just like imagine turning the nozzle all the way over when you get in the shower to hot and it's still cold. This nigga, home came in the game shooting bricks. Shit is crazy.
Bro, I think he has confidence issues. No bullshit. I really do.
Don't light skins. Like I said, I'm just saying. They question themselves a lot. They want to know if they have that dog in them, and I feel like he's questioning if he has that dog in him. He's not acting like his dad. His mom showing. No disrespect to that Miss Halliburton. God bless you.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. Wow, Tyrese, I hope we gave you some more.
Bro, I'm a fan.
Today.
Just get on your fucking bullshit, bro. Because this right here, another game like this, and I'm going to turn on you. I swear.
He got some light skin, all that shit.
Yeah. I can turn on light skins. It take a little while for the dark skins for me to turn on you. Because I know how we get. We go through, things in our head, our family. It's a lot of stuff going on. Light skinned niggas, they worried about what shoelaces to put in the sneakers and shit. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Them niggas walk and their feet don't get dirty. I don't fuck with them niggas. Them niggas look like they floating. I'm good. You ever seen a Spike Lee movie and look like they're on the rollerblades? I'm good with light skins. I like them, but this is what I'm talking about. Hallie, right. You're playing again.
Yo.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Listen.
It's late. It's late.
Niggas agitated.
Yeah, I hear.
Realistically, I mean, series tie 1-1. Pacers obviously stole the game.
Right.
What y'all thinking at this point for the rest of this series? Y'all thinking it's gonna be? I think we all predicted OKC in 6. Y'all think it's still gonna be?
Look, I'm thinking the same shit we was thinking before the shit started. Shit is over, bro.
So you're not surprised about Indy stealing the game?
Indy won't get one?
They did it with a buzzer. Speaking of, bro.
Definitely.
You think they get one in Indy, though, or no?
Who, Indy?
Yeah.
They'll be lucky to.
Damn. I think Indy wins the next game.
They played 18 games this. Wait.
15% went to 25.
They played 18 games this postseason, bro. 9 of them, they've been down by at least 15 points. Of those, I ain't do the math. I think they won like 5 of them shits. That's just not sustainable, bro. Like, especially playing against a team like OKC. This shit is over, bro.
Yeah,
they better fucking win one of these next. They better win next game.
We can't leave without saying the stat. OKC has not lost a back-to-back game since May 9th, 2024.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
They hooping.
Damn.
They hooping.
That's
they look like they just, not trying funny, like, they look like they just, like, a cat preying on a little mouse, like, you letting them run around, like, bro, we got you.
Yeah. Hey. It's looking like it, man. If we see it, then it's going to be one of the craziest seasons we've ever seen from a player with Touche. So let's see what happens. Let's move on. Let's wrap this shit up, man. Statements in the basement.
I got a quick statement.
Go ahead, because I don't really got one yet.
I do. I want to say congratulations to every mother, student, everyone that had somebody that graduated. Nice. And shout out to all the kids that graduated, the kids that's going to kindergarten, preschool, your next level. Good job, parents. Let's keep on.
All the promotional ceremonies.
Yeah, exactly. All the people that supported them, the teachers, the mentors, everybody important, man. Another year down. Congratulations to everyone. And shout out to y'all, man. Enjoy your summer. Be smart and stay sharp.
Yes, sir. That's a great one,
statement,
Trey. Great statement, man. Great statement. Do you got anything?
I did, but I don't know if I want to say what I want to say after he said that.
Dang, because I'm about to get down. He just flipped the switch.
Right. We call it fantasy flip for a reason. So this is what we're doing.
Exactly.
No.
Flip.
But I just want to say, I'm not going to say that shit. So I'm going to say this one. Angel Reese, bro.
Why'd you have to stop?
Damn it.
We don't talk about women basketball. Look.
No disrespect to we love women basketball.
We love women basketball, but look,
women empowerment patch.
I love
it's my fucking statement.
Yeah.
Look, Angel Reese just may be top 10 worst player in the WNBA. See, I don't give a fuck, bro. You can't be. I don't know what is she? 6'4", 6'6". You can't be missing layups like that, bro. And honestly, I think she's only that popular because of Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying. I'm gonna call a spade, brother. If it wasn't for that little made-up ass rivalry in college,
and I knew he was gonna pull this shit because she was dark skinned.
Oh my
god! Nah. Let me stop. Nah.
Seriously, bro.
She's doing too much though. She does do too much. She's more.
Bro, you got niggas betting on her missing her
She's
first
more
basket.
popular than she plays. I'll give it to her. She's definitely more popular because I think the BET Awards had her. This is her 3rd year in a row winning female athlete. Like, bro, Asia Wilson could have won that. The girl that just won the tennis, she could have won. You got a Pat Pooh's girl now. Remy, watch your mouth. Now, you know, it's just you guys. I just feel like like you said, it's the all factor. Caitlin Clark, her. It's like a beef.
They're trying to make it like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird,
right?
And
Magic Larry.
I mean, my fault.
Yeah, I got what you're saying, but yeah, it's true. They're pushing this narrative when she can't even lace Caitlin Clark's sneaker, no cap. And I love the Bayou Barbie. But Lord, she left the game back in the bayou.
Listen, man.
And your sneakers.
That's all I had, bro.
Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you, girl.
Yo. I guess that's it, cause I ain't got one today, yo.
Trey saved y'all with that nice shit.
I love it. I love that one. I love that Trey.
Yeah, I love it too, but definitely changed my statement.
He said, "Let Trey go last next time." We gonna have to talk about who got some. He said, "Anybody got some heartwarming shit?"
Hey, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Charlie_Pendergrass 5
Fantasy Flip Podcast. You already know who it is. Timbo time.
Yeah, D nice.
Be easy.